Hola amigos, we are back and it is still raining. It's actually rained a little bit more during the period of Heat 1 and this heat, which is Heat 2. We had a bit of a pour down, so it's a little bit more wet, which is not ideal. It's not ideal, no. As you can see, because of qualifying, I'm still starting in 16th, and we're doing, well, we had, I believe it was 10, I think it might have been 10 laps, but once again, because the front runners had passed me, I only ended up doing 7 laps. The rear is still wider than the rear setup that we have in dry, so that's not that's not ideal at all. We've already got a little bit of a spinner right there. Look at that. As you can see, we know what we're going to be up against in this heat. Oh, it was a chaotic day. I can't really say it was fun, but it was an experience. It was definitely an experience. I do apologize about how poor my racing is in the wet. I've got ideas on what I can do for setup. Actually, in Heat 1, I'm pretty sure, besides a few tightening of some bolts and everything, I'm pretty sure we still had the setup we have in the dry. I think we only did a few changes. I think this heat or next heat, oh, I can't even remember. There was one moment where we were planning, Dad the mechanic and I were planning on doing a big change. Oh no, was this the heat that we lowered the chassis when we were supposed to raise it? Because it's a new chassis. So X5 has a friendly user chassis chassis. Well, yeah, well, technically it's chassis, but rear axle adjuster. And I had showed my dad a video, but we never actually changed the rear axle at the time. I just showed him the video, and he's like, oh, "Okay, yep, does that, cool, that should be fine." And then on the day, we're like, "Okay, let's raise this chassis." So we did what the video said. We unscrewed all the bolts, and there's just a little, well, not a little, but it's like a medium-sized lock nut kind of thing that all you have to do is just rotate, and it's in a position where it adjusts the axle. Yeah, and when we got on the grid, we lowered it. We looked back, and Dad goes, "I don't think that's been risen." And I'm like, I agree. I don't think that's been risen. I think we've lowered it. So I think this might be the heat that we lowered it, and then next heat's up to the. Oh, anyway, we're better start. So we're in 16th, green light. We've already passed. I think it might have been 3 people. We get past again, and we get a little bit of a little bit of a love tap from I think it was 68. I could see it coming. I already knew it was going to be coming, so I tried to embrace it and react as quickly as I could, because when I passed him, the other guy came off. So there we go. We've already upped the position anyway. Back in the 16th. Look at that. You lose so many positions, you get them back so quickly. But yeah, I could see that happening, because coming into that little, it's like a little small chicane, like it's a very small right and then like a long left, but I could see 68 next to me, and I could see he wasn't going to be able to turn, because he was on the inside the corner. That's where there's like literally no grip. Another person come off, look at that, boom, into 15th. We're already going up places. Look at us go. Oh yeah, no, sorry. There was a guy to the left as well. I was just looking at the position grid, and I was like, how did I get from yeah. Anyway, how did I get from 16th to 14th? But there was a person to the side. I think he might have without a plug or something might have happened. He might have lost a chain, but he was to the side. So we got into 14th from that. That guy that had just spun off has just passed us again. So back in the 15th. We're gaining positions, we're losing positions, we're gaining positions, we're losing. That's how it is in the wet. You know, you can't predict what's going to happen. And once again, try not to believe the position grid on the top left, because I don't know. I'm just going off what I see in the video and going off what I see as an end result on the karting app. And the karting app only shows where I finished at the end of the heat, which is well, actually I'm not going to say what it was. I'm not going to say where I'm going to finish. You have to find out. You have to finish the video. Yeah, professional YouTuber. Finish the video to find out. So yeah, that's all I can base my positions off. There was actually 3 people off then. There was one to the far side, and there was those 2 that collided then. So we've gained more positions. We're in predominantly 12. We don't exactly know. We could be higher, we could be lower. Once again, I only know where I finished. I'm trying to base where I am at the moment off by the video. So looks like we're in 12th at the moment. We're doing pretty good. We started off in 16th. And we've got a dry setup. It's so, I laugh at it. I laugh at it so much. I'm pretty sure when we got back into the pits after this heat, went straight to the tent, and we set the rear up full wet. So we rose it, and then I'm pretty sure that's when Nathan came in to the tent, to the pit, and helped us out with the front end as well, because that's what we're going to do. Ideally, we're going to have this heat with the rear changed, and then once we came back in, we're going to have the front set up. But because we went the wrong way in the rear, we had to work on the rear again, and then Nathan from Kartworks came into the pit and helped us with the front, because we're a little bit behind schedule. But we knew what we were doing, but because it's a new chassis, we went the wrong way. Honest mistake. So I was freaking out a little bit at the start of this race, because we dropped the car on the ground. We both looked at it and were like, pretty sure that's lowered. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely lowered. So I'm not too knowledgeable on kart setups, like what goes fast from the dry, what goes fast from the wet, what gives you more grip, what gives you less grip. So I was asking Dad, I was like, I'm pretty sure lowering the axle makes you quicker, and he's like, yes and no. In the dry it's good, in the wet it's not. He was explaining it to me, something about like gives you more bite in the back or something. I don't know. He was explaining it to me. He dumbed it down for me, and he said, you might not have any rear end grip. And I was like, well, I already don't have any rear end grip because we're wider than what we are in the dry. So it's a laugh now, but on the day, on the second of the hour, we were freaking out. I was so nervous. I was feeling so sick. But so far we're clean, as in we haven't had really any accidents. We had a little bit of a love tap at the beginning of this heat. I also forgot to mention, I think our friend Paul, I think he was to the side on oh, that's me just letting the front runner in our class go by. No point me holding him back. I'm pretty sure our friend Paul, I think it was this heat, he was off to the side at the beginning. We'll go around the track. He's at the start. I'm pretty sure he found the plug on this one. I thought this was the one where he almost hit me up the back and he locked up and spun. That might have been the first heat. Yeah, sorry about that, Paul. I'm a little bit slow on the land, so he should be somewhere to the left here. Forget about him, he's second place. Is he to the left? Oh yeah, okay, I can just see him. Yeah, so this is the one where he unfortunately couldn't even start because his plug failed. He was having a bit of another spinner. I got a bit worried on that pass there. Yeah, because my cart wasn't turning, so I was actually already full lock on the steering wheel about 2 seconds before my cart turned. And I was like, I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna hit this guy. I couldn't slow down anymore. Like, I was almost at a complete stop. I kept going straight. I'm like, I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna hit this guy. But we didn't, so it's okay. I mean, the grid position's already changed. Okay, so we were in 12th, we passed that guy, and somehow we were in 10th. So this is where I finished. I finished 10th, and the only reason why the grid position on the top left is so inaccurate is because people could be going into the pits early. They might see that they've got an issue. They might go into the pits early. There are a lot of DNFs, so like did not finish where I can't see. So people in front of me might have already spun off and put their carts to the side, and I can't see. So this is predominantly, well, this is actually where we finished. We finished 10th. We started off 16th. A lot of you are probably thinking, this guy's a joke, he can't race. Well, I'm going to agree with you. I can't race in the rain. As you can see, clearly, there's no denying it. I cannot race in the rain. In the dry, I'll challenge almost anyone, because, and I believe I might have it, I think I've got 3rd place in this championship. I was in 6th, and with all the points I got this round, and a few people not showing up, I may have passed 3rd place to get 3rd in the championship. They haven't put up the results yet, so fingers crossed I've got 3rd place. You might know next video, but thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe if you really liked it, leave a comment as well, but we'll see you next video. Peace.